Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. Today is October 1st, 2021. We are here at Thunder Field, Nemaha Central High School, getting ready to watch the Thunder take on the St. Mary's Bears. Here come your Thunder players out onto the field. Nemaha Central 3-1 on the season. Their one loss coming to Holton early first game of the season on a last-second field goal, losing by 1. Otherwise, they have been playing very well this season so far. St. Mary's with a 1-3 record, and they are very deceiving at that. They have played some really good close games over there in their area. They've taken on Rossville, I believe, and played them pretty darn close, and they beat Riverside at a big blowout over there. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. We got John Howard on the color.
Back again.
All right. Glad to have you, John. We also got Caleb Ridenour doing the production work. And tonight we have Dave Haverkamp doing the camera work for us tonight. Our longtime cameraman, Bill Osterhaus, is out of commission. He is having some medical issues taken care of, and we wish him the very best we can for him to make it through what he's got going on. Just keep him in your prayers for us. We'd appreciate it. And we will have the national anthem coming up next. There you have the national anthem from a couple of our lady singers from the choir here in Nemaha Central. Did a wonderful job there. And Nemaha Central coming into tonight's contest, they are ranked second in Class 2A. The number one team is Rossville. And Silver Lake is sitting at third, Osage City 4, Garden Plain at number 5. And those rankings, I believe, have not changed at all this week. From last week. That's in K-Preps. In the Catch It Kansas rankings, Nemaha Central, pretty much the same rankings there all the way through, except for one change there at number 5. It's Kingman sitting in the 5 spot. Garden Plain at number 6. Atchison County sit at number 10. Atchison County mentioned in the others in the K-Preps rankings. Centray is ranked 5th in Class 1A. They were ranked 5th last week, and last week, a big matchup in Division II of the 8-man games. Axtell and Hanover clashed over at Hanover, and Axtell comes away with a one-score victory over the Hanover Wildcats, knocking them from their number 1 perch. Axtell sitting at number 1 now at Hanover 2. Frankfort is sitting at number 5. Again, 3 teams out of the Twin Valley League sitting in the top 3 spots in 8-man Division II. Holton is sitting at 5 in 3A, and the Riley County and area team sitting at number 9. Give you a quick, it looks like we're going to have the coin toss here at midfield. Game balls being brought in by the Nemaha Central cross country team. Tonight is homecoming night. And we'll crown the king and queen candidates at halftime. King candidates are Andrew Henry, Zach Kramer, Caleb Wrights, and Levi Crossinger. Queen candidates are Taryn Bergman, Taryn Ganstrom, Mackenzie Henry, and Madison Lorcher. So we'll look forward to the halftime crowning of the King and Queen. Nemaha Central in purple, the home purple, and St. Mary's in the white and blue bottom uniforms, white top, blue bottom uniforms. Tonight we will have a different starter at quarterback. We've got Gavin Kane will be starting at quarterback for Nemaha Central. Zach Kramer lost for the season to an injury, an ACL tear in his knee. Looks like the Bears have won the toss. They have declined. Nemaha Central has elected they will receive and they will defend the north end zone. Got a slight breeze coming out of the north. Really the flag, looking out there at the flag, it's kind of just tailing down a little bit, just floating off to the south. Not much, so we've got a beautiful evening here. The sun's about to set. We'll get that out of the view of the camera. Any of that you see, reflection and glare, it'll be gone here in a few minutes. And we'll have a great night of football in front of us. Good competition expected here tonight between these two teams, even though, again, St. Mary's is only 1-3.
I think St. Mary's is in that position that ACCHS was last week, where they came in as an undefeated team, but there was some questions about some of the competition they had. St. Mary's is just on the other end of that spectrum. They're coming in with the 1-3 record, but have played some very, very close games and against some very good competition.
So Nemaha Central will get the ball first on offense with the kickoff, receiving the kickoff. So we'll give you the starters there on that side of the ball. At left tackle, we have Mo Hilbert. Left guard, we have Levi Crossinger. The center is Caleb Wrights. Right guard, Connor Dieters, and the right tackle, Holden Bass. Wide receivers are Cole Hermish, Braden Uphouse, and Andrew Henry. The tight end is Blake Stahlbaumer. And again, the quarterback, Gavin Kane. And the running back is Sam McWilliams. Bring you the defensive starters once they switch sides of the field. Hopefully after a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Opening field drive touchdown. So. Greg King kicking off for the Bears. Now we've got a whistle before the kick of the ball. Not sure what the issue was there, if they were waiting for the referee to. I think the referee's got to give the initial whistle to start. They're a little anxious to get going here, I'm sure. Lead back to receive for the Thunder is number 24, Braden Uphouse. This homecoming game is underway. Line drive kick right into the arms of an upback. I think that was Kane. Takes it a few yards up the field, and they'll start it out at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central.
Number 33, James Rezac. Football starting from
I will say it's at the 36. Gavin King came in at the start of the second half there and was a little nervous last week.
That first series there, he was a little nervous, but really had a great game after that.
Settled in well, played very well after that, I felt.
Yeah.
Got a throwing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in the second half.
It's hard to expect to get thrown into a position like that and not be a little nervous at the beginning.
Ball carried by number 23, McWilliams, for a couple yards right up the middle. He's 2nd down and 8. Kane takes a snap, handoff again to McWilliams, trying to pick his way through traffic, still on his feet, and then Gang tackled and brought down at about the 42.
It amazes me sometimes how McWilliams can get so many yards when there's just nothing there on that play. The defense did a good job of stuffing that hole, and McWilliams made every inch of that on his own.
4 yards on a carry. See, 3rd down and 4. Need to pick up the first down here. High snap. Kane pitches it over to McWilliams. They're going to try the near side. He should pick up that first. Oh, maybe short. It'll be close. I think he got it. Upended. And at the spot of the ball, may
it looks
be
really
right there.
close.
I'm going to say he does. They do give it to him. First down, Nemaha Central. So 1st and 10, Nemaha Central. Ball at their own 46. 2 receivers go to the far side of the field. Hermish down here on the near sideline. McWilliams, the lone back. Taking their final calls from the sideline. 10-18 on the clock. Now we got a timeout called by Nemaha Central. I think there was some confusion. And they'll take their first time out of the game. We'll take a break with them. You're watching SCTV.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Thunder they're taking their first time out of the game. I think they had a little bit of confusion on the play call. They wanted coach called the timeout. Make sure they're getting it right. 1st and 10 at their own 46. 10-15 on the clock. First quarter. They change up the play a little bit. Kane's going to take it for himself. Slips and goes down at the 44. He'll lose a couple. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Kane looking to make a cut. Couldn't plant his foot and lost it. And goes down. Kane can be very dangerous when he runs the ball. He showed it last week. Got some good moves. Can run very well. Kane's going to roll it out to the far side, looking to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Now he throws. Caught. First down. Good choice to hike. And he moves it up the field for a nice gain of about 15 yards.
Kane did a great job of paying attention to the field there. It looked like he was just bound and determined to turn it up and run, and at that last second he saw that open receiver.
Nice gain of 15, 16, 17 yards, something like that. There's a pitch out to McWilliams. He's going to get the corner, and he's got it the sideline, one man to beat, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 12. Another nice gain on 1st down, moves the chains. From the 37, they spot the ball down at the 18-yard line into the red zone.
He was just one man away from 6 points on that run.
And there is a carry by McWilliams, gain of about 5.
Number 15, Austin Marshall. Number 82, Luke Holman with the stop for the Bears. 5-yard gain by McWilliams brings up 2nd and 5. Football at the Bears.
2nd down and 5 for the Thunder. Ball sitting at about the 13-yard line. Kane takes a snap, handoff McWilliams into the middle. and quickly tackled. He's going to fall forward for a couple yards to about the 10.
Still got a gain of a couple yards out of really a play that didn't have anywhere to go. Big third down for the Thunder.
Third down and 2 for Nemaha Central. This will be 2-down territory for the Nemaha Central. They don't have a field goal kicker anymore. They had Kramer doing that, unless they found one over the weekend. And caught in the backfield, actually diving back forward to the line of scrimmage, McWilliams. Good defense. We're going to give the Thunder maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down and a very long one.
I talked to some of the coaches on Wednesday night, and it sounds like they had some guys practicing this week for kicking, but I don't know what they ended up deciding on as far as who they were going to have on their extra points. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
And off into the middle. Looks like they pick up the first down. They give him about, looks like about 4 yards. 3 yards on the carry and a first down. First and goal for Nemaha Central.
The way McWilliams carries that ball, you just knew that's what they were going to do.
First and goal from the 7. Kane rolls it here to the near side, looking for a throw to. Now he's going to try and step back out of it and tackled for a loss, sacked back to the 14. Well covered play. A big loss of 7 yards.
Short field like that, the receivers having a hard time getting open, and just he turned back and they just nowhere to go. The Bears defense did a good job of covering that one.
First and goal again, now from the 13. Kane's going to run it. Try and get to the outside, sheds one tackler, diving forward to close to the 6. Losing his footing and stumbling forward.
Just about to the initial line of scrimmage.
Ball set down at the 6, gain of 7 on the play. Third and goal now from the 6. Kane takes a snap. He's going to throw. Now he's going to roll here to the near side. Looking. Nice throws. Oh, just short, low. Need to lead him a little more. Looking for Braden Uphouse. Incomplete.
That's a really tough pass to make and a tough catch as well. Uphouse had 2 defenders on his heels. So he had to throw that ball so at least it was an interception, but give him an opportunity to catch it, and it was just a little bit low.
A little low, a little behind him.
A little behind him, yeah.
5:24 to go here in the first quarter. Nemaha Central 4th and goal. They need to punch it in on this play or turn it over on downs. Kane looking to throw, and he tried to take it up in the middle and then had a second thought about it. And
yeah, it just kind of got gobbled up, yeah.
Not there, and he loses yards and turns it over on downs. A loss of 2 on the play, and the Bears hold Nemaha Central.
Really good offensive series for Nemaha Central. Just couldn't finish it.
So Bears will have the ball now, 1st and 10. 12's the quarterback. He'll keep it up the middle. And brought down by number 1, Jake Hunley. Number 12 is Keller Hurla, the quarterback. Gain of about 5 on the play, 2nd down. 2nd and 5 from the 12. It's in a man in motion, high snap. He's going to keep it and tuck it up to the middle and caught immediately. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up a yard. Actually, he does. He picks up maybe 2. We'll give him 1.
This will be an important 3rd down for the Bears. I feel like it's too deep in their own on their own part of the field to go on 4th here, but we will see.
Keller takes a snap, rolls to the near side, looking to throw. He's got a receiver, number 82. Sheds the tackler up the field and then hit hard and knocked down by Sam McWilliams. But a nice gain on the play.
Good play, shedding the tackler there to get those extra yards, but McWilliams made him pay for it there with that tackle.
Move the ball to the 19-yard line. Excuse me, the 29-yard line. Another carry up the middle. Gain of 2 on the play. Ball 31. Two receivers, both sides of the field. Hurla looking to throw. Throws to the sideline. That may be incomplete. Official standing 3 feet away from him. Intended for number 21. Cody DeDonder.
It looked like maybe he would have caught that, but where we're standing with all the players in the way, it's really hard to see.
Yes.
And the official was right there in about the best position he could be to.
So 3rd down and 8 for the Bears. Rolls it out to the right side, left side. Now he's going to cut it back in the middle of the field. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Still on his feet.
Oh.
Now we got a flag on a face mask. He's going to get called against Nemaha Central. That is in the area of a face mask call.
Yep.
It looks like it to me.
Open field like that, it's going to be hard to get away with a. And it wasn't a very intentional face mask, but he had his hand on the face mask. So I'm sure that's what the penalty will be.
Ball set down at the 47. Oh, 2 offsetting penalties, so they replay the down? They do. They lose all what they gained there. It's to the benefit of Nemaha Central.
Well, I only saw the 1 face mask, so good thing I'm not the official.
So they replay 3rd down and 8. So Nemaha Central will get a break. The Bears call the timeout. 2:38 to go here in the 1st quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Bears taking their first time out of this contest here this evening. 3rd down and 8 for the Bears at their own 31. Nemaha Central looking for the stop here. Bears will line up with 3 receivers to the high side of the field, 1 down here to the low. 3rd down and 8. Hurla takes a snap. He's going to roll to the right, looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now he's got his receiver hit immediately. He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Caught by number 2, Jackson Hurla.
Great tackle by Gavin Kane there.
Gain of 7 on the play. They're short a yard, 4th and 1. See if they go for it, if they'll punt it away. And it looks like they will punt it.
They're definitely showing punt. We'll see what.
Punt is away, and Uphouse will catch it. Did not call fair catch, and immediately tackled and brought down at the 30. Kind of dangerous there.
I think maybe Uphouse had his eyes on the ball and didn't see that that defender right on top of him.
So Nemaha Central have a 1st and 10 from their own 30. They had a nice drive. The first possession just could not finish it off.
We're starting just about in the same spot, or maybe just I think we started on the 35-yard line.
3rd on the 36 to start the game. Two receivers near side, 1 to the high. Fumble snap. Kane picks it up, and then he gets tackled for a loss of 5-6 yards on the play. Not quite how you want to start the possession.
Not a place where they want to lose the ball either.
No. So 2nd down and 16. Kane takes a snap, gives it to McWilliams, spins through a tackle, diving back forward to about the 30. He'll be short of the 30, about the 29 is where they'll spot it down at. So gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 11 for Nemaha Central.
The Bears defense has done a really good job against the throwing game.
Kane looking to throw down the sideline.
Oh.
And now we have a flag thrown at the end of the play. I don't know if it's going to be offensive or defensive pass interference. They were both kind of battling.
Yeah, they were both bumping there. He threw it late, which indicates to me it's probably going to be a defensive penalty. I think there was a little push-up at the end again.
Defensive pass interference. Nemaha Central will get a 1st down.
I think it's a really good call by the officials as well. The idea is that he interfered with him catching the ball, and I do believe he would have caught it if he didn't pull down on him.
15-yard penalty, and Nemaha Central gets the 1st down. From the 44, McWilliams tries to cut back in the middle field, kept his footing. Lost the ball at the end of the play and covered up by Cole Hermish. They're going to say it was down before he fumbled the ball. McWilliams with a nice carry to about the 49-yard line. That is the end of the first quarter. No score by either team. 0-0 here in this game between St. Mary's and Nemaha Central. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
So along the other side of the field, actually just 2 yards, just moved on the other side of the 50-yard line, ball sitting at the 49. It's second down and 3 for Nemaha Central. Two receivers to the far side, 2 receivers here to the near. No back in the backfield. They send Uphouse or Williams in motion. Kane keeps it, calls his own number, falls forward to the 45-yard line, and it'll move the chains. Gain of 4 on the play and a first down.
He faked that handoff and moved just one of those linebackers enough to make a space for him to get that first down.
I don't know if the field is a little slick or something. It just looked like the balls.
It does seem that way.
Handoff McWilliams up through the middle. Quick handoff. He was right there beside Kane as he took the snap. And we moved the ball to the 40. Excuse me, shy of the 40. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for Nemaha Central. 11 minutes to go here till halftime. Handoff McWilliams. And now we've got a flag thrown in from the referee. That's probably going to be holding on Nemaha Central. Block below the waist. Chop block against Nemaha Central. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, that's one of those rules that's in place to keep people safe.
That is a 15-yard penalty on the Thunder. Had a gain of 1, but lose 15. And replay second down. Ball sitting right at the 45. Kane looking to throw, flush from the pocket. Now he throws. Caught, no, dropped. He couldn't hang on. He hit immediately as he caught the ball. Number 21 for Nemaha Central. Andrew Henry. Couldn't haul it in, incomplete.
Really tough ball to catch when your defender's hitting you just the same as you second you catch that ball.
So now it is 3rd down and 20 for Nemaha Central. That chop block really hurt him. They need to get all the way to the Bear 35. Kane looking to throw again. Now he's throwing down the field. He's got Braden up house. Oh, just out of his reach. Couldn't haul it in. Looked like he just slowed up just a little bit. If Uphouse would have kept his stride, he'd have been right there in sync with the ball. Pass is incomplete, brings up 4th down.
I think Uphouse thought he maybe was outrunning the throw, and Kane thought he knew it was going to be, so it was very close. He had that defender beat.
So Kane will punt the ball. Bad kick off the side of his foot, lands at the 41-yard line, and down there it's a net 13-yard punt. So the Thunder give it back to the Bears, and they'll have decent field position at their own 42. Perla keeps it for himself through the middle and knocked down by Uphouse. Perla with the carry to the 49. Gain of 7 on the play. Three receivers to the far side of the field. Hurla's going to pass. Now he's flush from the pocket, trying to get to the sideline. Bass gets a hand on him and knocks him out of bounds. They will lose yards on the play.
Good job for Bass getting his hand out there and just giving him a shove, because I'm afraid if he didn't get a hand on him, he might have turned that one up for a lot of yards.
Loss of 2 on the play. Would that be considered a sack or a rushing play, since he was looking to pass it?
I would say that would not be a sack. Just a rush for a loss.
3rd down and about 5. He's going to throw. And runs right into, guess who? Holden Bass with another tackle.
There's a sack.
Another loss on the play, back to the Bear 44-yard line. 4th down and 8. Loss of 3 on the play, and they will punt the ball back to Nemaha Central. Nice punt. Caught by Kane. He's going to come up a house. Nice sidestep. Uphouse trying to get the sideline and knocked down at about the 41. 2 flags come in right at the point where the tackle was made. I'm going to guess that's a block in the back.
It looked like a chop block I saw possibly.
They're actually moving it up the field to about the 44. Where he ended up going out of bounds. It's against Nemaha Central. So they had a nice return, but it's going to lose yards on the penalty. That'll be another costly one as it sets the ball down at the 29. A 15-yard penalty on the kickoff return.
Williams took the football back at the Thunder 28-yard line. First and 10, Thunder football.
Ball at the Thunder 28. Handoff goes to Cooper Hike. Bounces off a tackle, falling forward for positive yards after the hit. Gain of nearly 9, we'll say 9 yards on the play. Nice carry on first down. Second and 1. Handoff again to Hike. And he's going to get caught for a loss. As he gets to the 35, he'll lose a yard. Actually, he'll lose 2.
Not the same play there, just not as much success.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 7:36 and counting here in the second quarter. Hike look to pitch it. Decides to cut it upfield to be short of the first down by about a yard. Going to be up 4th and 1. Just couldn't quite get there.
That the Bears defensive end just stepped right across the line of scrimmage and made that decision easy for him to take it up and run, and almost got the first down. It's a big 4th down for Nemaha Central.
Going forward here. 4th and 1, and they've got a false start on Nemaha Central. Number 13 for the Thunder, Dylan Lorcher, jumps off sides, costs them 5 yards, and that will force the punt team. Kane takes the snap. Not a very good kick again. Lands at the 45, does get a Thunder bounce to midfield, down at the 49.
Defense has got their work cut out for him this series.
A 19-yard punt there.
Last series, 2 big tackles by Holden Bass. Let's see if he can disrupt the backfield again this series.
First and 10 for the Bear 49, their best starting position, field position here in this half. Hurla looking to throw into the flat. Screen route across the middle. Caught by number 33, and a first down for the Bears to the 31-yard line. 20-yard pass play and a first down.
They found that little hole in the defense, and he punished him with it.
Ball at the Thunder 31. First and 10, Bears. Hand off to number 11. Into the middle of the field. He's going to pick up the first down, diving forward to the 20. Gain of 11. Ball now at the Thunder 20. Red zone for the Bears. 5:25 and counting. Nemaha Central needs to come up with a stop here. 2 plays and 31 yards for the Bears.
Bit of a spark in the Bears offense here. The Thunder needs to extinguish that.
Perla looking to pass. Now throws in the end zone. Incomplete. Overthrew his receiver. He had to throw it quick. Bass was there to knock him down, along with Leonard.
Early pass intended for number 21, Cody DeDogger, is incomplete. Defending for the Thunder, number 23, Stanley Williams, brings up 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Bears now. Clock stopped just under 5 minutes. That little pump fake frees those defenders.
Just enough, yeah. You try to commit on that sack, and then you don't want them to take off running on you.
Perla looking to throw. Now he's going to throw that corner again. Caught. Is it caught in? No, incomplete. Oh, almost caught by. Who is that out there? That's number 35, I believe, for the Bears. Kason Gomez, a junior, incomplete, 3rd and 10. They're taking a couple shots at the end zone here. Getting close.
Just about brought that one down.
So 3 receivers near side, 1 to the high, far side there. Hurley's going to roll it this way, looking to throw. Throws it away and out of bounds. Incomplete, 4th down. And I believe this will probably be 4-down territory for them too. I don't know if they've got a kicker who can punch that ball through the uprights from there. It'll be a 27-yard field goal attempt if they did, somewhere in there. 37, actually.
Yeah, about a 37, 38-yard field goal.
Depending where they set the ball down if they were to kick that extra, try to kick it. Four-down territory for them.
NC defense really doing a good job sticking with their man, not letting any of those receivers get open. Here they go again.
Pass play. Incomplete. They got flag in the end zone. Quarterback took a shot as he threw the ball, but we have a penalty in the end zone. Penalty flag in the end zone. That's probably going to go against Nemaha Central.
I do think that's what it is.
Pass interference against the Thunder. You usually don't see many pass interference penalties called in a high school game just because the officials don't – I don't think the officials watch for it much, but they are tonight. 10-yard penalty, 1st and goal now for the Bears. Ball sitting at the 10.
See if the Bears go to the air again.
Hurla keeps it up the middle, gets past the 5, down to the 4. Costly penalty on 4th down for the Thunder. The Bears have it 2nd and goal from the 4, a gain of 6 on the play.
Real tough spot to throw the ball, and just not enough field to get those receivers open.
Hurla goes up the middle. He's going to punch it in for the touchdown. The Bears go up on Nemaha Central by 6 at 3:53 to go here till half. Bears going for 2. Ball spotted at the 3. Man in motion. Hurley's going to call his name again. He takes a hit right as he came up to the line. 2-point conversion's no good, but the Bears on the board first with 3:53 to play in this first half. You're watching SCTV. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
S&S Automotive and Towing is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Penalties hurting the Thunder on that drive. They had them stopped at a fourth and 10 at their 20, and a pass interference call in the end zone gave the Bears another set of downs after the 10-yard walk-off, and it's Bears able to punch it in 2 plays later for the lead. 6-0, St. Mary's.
Kind of a short line drive kick, the first kickoff they had.
Kick down the field, high bounce, picked up by Uphouse in the middle. Trying to get to the outside, spins off one tackle. Now he's going to get cut down at the 37.
Great job by Uphouse. That's a tough ball to return and bouncing across the field like that. You always got to make sure your first job is to control that ball.
Well, it's a live ball after it goes past 10 yards, so they got to.
First thing you want to do is get a hold of it.
Definitely want to get hold of it right away. First and 10 for Nemaha Central at the 30, their own 37. 3:47 on the clock here in the second quarter. Down by 6. Two receivers to the high side, one to the low. They're going to hand off to Hike. Tries to shed a tackler, couldn't do it. Brought down by number 62, Martin. Lost a yard on the play. Second and 11. Kane takes the snap, looking to throw, down the field, incomplete. Looking for number 21, Andrew Henry. Overthrew him by about 4 yards. And a flag comes in late. By the referee against St. Mary's.
Unsportsmanlike?
I believe that's unsportsmanlike
I
conduct.
do think that's
or
what
something.
the call was.
Yep. So they will mark off 15 yards and a first down for Nemaha Central. Ball sits down at the Bear 49. A lot of penalties called in this game, a lot of big penalties. They pitch it over to Hike. Hike blasts through a couple defenders, driving his way forward to the 41.
Nice job keeping his feet moving. And
I'm going to say he's down at the 44. Gain of 5. Kane gives the Hike again. Hike falls forward to about the 42. Gain of 2, 3rd down and 3. Need to convert. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in a half. Kane takes a snap, handoff to Hike. Trying to get the first down. He's going to be to the 40. It looks like they're going to mark him short by about a yard. Picks up another 2, but needed one more. 4th and 1 for Nemaha Central. Minute 30. They need to pick up the pace here a little bit if they want to take some shots at the end zone. If they want to get they got to pick up the first down first, though. And off Hike. He's got the first down. Move the ball. It's looking like it's going to be spotted down at the 39. That should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, looks like it's a first down. Oh.
They're going to call timeout for measurement.
From up here, it looked like forward progress was a little bit further out than that, but that's why they make the big bucks.
Dave will take it right down close for us to see what, see how much they got it by or were short of. Stretch it out, and it looks like he's got the first down by about half the width of the ball. Minute 17 to go here in this half. Now they're going to have to take some shots at the end zone or take some sideline passes and move the ball down the field, kill the clock. They've got 2 timeouts. Thunder do have 2 timeouts. Thunder already have a play dialed up. Kane rolling here on the near side, throwing downfield, caught and out of bounds. Braden Uphouse with the reception.
Great job making that catch on the run and getting out of bounds, stopping that clock.
From the 39 to the 29, it looks like.
Now with a minute left, you feel like there is a lot of time left for them to take a couple of shots here.
First down, Nemaha Central. Kane takes the snap, again looking to throw. He's going to be flushed and sacked for a loss. To the 35 and a timeout called by Nemaha Central. Loss of about 6 on the play. And we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have Ag Partners, Community National Bank, Crestview Manor, Durland Auto Parts, Elk State Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, and First Heritage Bank. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us and helping us bring us our content to you. Please get out and visit our sponsors. Thank them for what they do. Just a 1/10 of a second, under a minute to play here in this first half. Thunder with the ball, 2nd and 16. 1 timeout left. Kane looking to throw, rolls it out to the left. Now he's going to run it, tripped up, falls forward to about the 15-yard line. Clock is running. Gain of 10 on the play. Third down and 7. A gain of 9, we'll say. Kane takes the snap, looking to throw. Got his receiver. Oh, incomplete. Couldn't pull it in. It was intended for Hike with 25.1. There was no defender on him.
He just needed fingers. They're about a half inch longer.
That was Blake Stahlbommer, intended receiver.
Brings up 4th and 7 for the Thunder.
Fourth down for Nemaha Central. Now we have another timeout called, the last timeout the Thunder have with 25.1 to go. So again, we'll take another quick break. You're watching SCTV.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Thunder have taken their final timeout of the half. 25.1 seconds on the clock. 4th down and 7. They got to get the ball to the 19-yard line to pick up the first down. Lady Thunder will be in action next Tuesday. It'll be senior night for Nemaha Central. The Lady Thunder taking on the Sabetha Lady Jays here on their home court. First match starting at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Kane takes the snap, looking to throw, flushed. Now he throws, caught for the first down. Needs to get out of bounds. Gets to the 14. They stop the clock to move the chain. 17.5 seconds on the clock. From the 14, Kane snaps and throws the ball on the ground to stop the clock.
Great job giving themselves a little time to think about it. They only probably have maybe 2 shots at the end zone at the most.
Now whistle from the far sideline. Timeout St. Mary's. 14.7 seconds to go. The Bears take their second timeout. We'll take a timeout again. We'll be back.
We know farming is hard work. Whether you are putting seeds in the ground or bring them to town, protect your investment. The professionals at SBS Insurance have the right coverage for you. See us for your farm, custom application, crop, trucking, commercial elevator, and life insurance needs.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Lady Thunder are currently the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A. They moved up 1 spot to number 5. Cheney fell from number 2 to number 3. Heritage Christian was ranked 1st in Class 2A. They have switched into Class 3A with the recent reclassifications. So now they're a 3A team. They are holding the number 2 spot in Class 3A. Smoky Valley holding the number 1 spot, the 19-3 record. Hiawatha fell from the 3rd spot to number 5, having lost to Nemaha Central just last week. Earlier this week on Tuesday. There's a snap. Kane rolls it a little. Now looking to throw. Now he's going to run it. Gets tackled and goes down at the 12. They need to get to the line quickly, hold a spot, snap the ball, and shut down it if they can. 2 seconds. And they get it down with 0.7 seconds on the clock, but they throw a flag or is everybody set? False start on the Nemaha Central Thunder. I'm not sure if they will get another play. And they're not going to get the play off. That is the end of the first half. The Bears survived another threat from the Thunder to score here at the end of the first half, but Thunder are missing on basically 2 opportunities here.
A few big penalties there really hurt them in that last possession.
That it did. And we will have homecoming festivities next as they will announce the homecoming king and queen. They'll introduce all 8 candidates, the 4 young ladies and the 4 young men. We'll keep it here for you, and then once that's done, we'll recognize our sponsors for SCTV, and we'll be back with a little bit of halftime stat and the start of the second half. The Bears will get the ball first to start the second half.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Nemaha Central Homecoming King and Queen Coronation. We're glad you could be with us here tonight to celebrate the conclusion of Homecoming Week 2021, Homecoming for the Holidays. Now, let's introduce you to this year's King and Queen candidates. Our first King candidate is Andrew Henry, son of Chris and Aaron Henry. Throughout high school, Andrew has been involved in several activities, including FBLA, K Club, SAD, baseball, and football. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment was, Andrew answered, being a part of Nemaha Central and Seneca's first ever state championship football team. The one word that Andrew would use to describe high school is exciting. He said, high school has been nothing short of fun, especially the little homework thing isn't much fun, but other than that, I've had many memorable experiences that I'll never forget. One of Andrew's favorite memories so far has been throwing a dance party in the bathroom on the last day of junior year, forcing Mr. Sisson to hand out 47 detentions. When it comes to heroes, Andrew notes his dad, who he says has taught him everything he knows in life. As a senior, Andrew's advice to underclassmen is to make yourself known, preferably for good reasons. Get involved in and outside of school, and if you get the opportunity to hang out with your friends on the weekend, always take that opportunity. Our first King candidate, Andrew Henry. Our first Queen candidate is Taryn Birdman, daughter of Darren and Lori Birdman. Inspired by her participation in FBLA, Taryn's future plans consist of attending Kansas State University and majoring in marketing. Having sharpened her leadership skills in several NCHS extracurricular activities and organizations, Taryn's goal for senior year is to be the best leader I can be in the school. I had great role models throughout high school, and I hope to be able to live up to them and return the favor to the underclassmen. Taryn's favorite high school memory so far is the SCCLA walk-in her freshman year. I pulled an all-nighter with girls where I normally would not have been around, and I had an amazing time. It was a great way to create friendships with girls from other classes and spend time with one of my favorite people, Joan Bosom. Taryn's hero is her mom, Lori, because her mom taught her that she can do whatever she puts her mind to. Taryn believes that her mom is the strongest person she knows, and she'd be honored to even be half the person she is when she grows up. As a senior, Taryn's advice to underclassmen is to get involved as much as possible. You are so lucky to be in such a great school, so take full advantage of it and create as many memories as you can. Our first Queen candidate, Taryn Bergman.
Our second King candidate is Levi Kreisinger, son of Angel and Steve O'Neill, and Eric Kreisinger of Halstead. Levi's future plans consist of becoming a secondary education teacher, and he credits his time with the NC staff in guiding him in that direction. Throughout high school, Levi has been involved in wrestling, football, band, FBLA, and Kickoff. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment is, Levi answered, definitely being a part of the Nemaha Central's first wrestling team. Levi's favorite high school memory so far is having random arm wrestling matches with Easton Emmons and Jackson Holthouse throughout the school day. Levi says the single most significant learning experience he's had so far is joining sports and learning that hard work does pay off. The most valuable advice that Levi has ever received is from Coach Mayberry, and that is, you aren't a failure until you start making excuses. If Levi could choose anyone to have dinner with, it would be the boys, because nothing beats family. As a senior, Levi's advice to underclassmen is to enjoy what time you have in high school, because it does not last long. Our second King candidate, Levi Kreisinger. Our second Queen candidate is Taryn Ganstrom, daughter of Lacey Ganstrom and Jimmy Ganstrom. When asked about her proudest Thunder moment, Taryn responded with winning the Top Gun basketball tournament at Wellsville junior year. We played Spring Hill, Lansing, and Lewisburg, and in every one of those games, we were down at halftime. We stayed determined, made a comeback in all 3 games, and claimed the championship. Taryn's goals for senior year are to make it to state in either volleyball, basketball, or softball, maintain my 4.0 GPA, and figure out what my plans are for life after high school. The one word Taryn used to describe high school is memorable. She said, in 10 years, when I think back to my high school days, my head will flood with memories. Some of those memories include leaving her car running all day during volleyball tournaments, jam out sessions in the locker room before games, routine health class walks to the bakery, and beating Savetta in softball after 13 innings. When it comes to heroes, Taryn looks up to her mom, Lacey. Taryn says she's an extremely strong and independent person, and that's exactly what I want to be. From having solutions to my problems to pushing me to be the best I can, she's had a big impact on who I am, and I wouldn't trade our relationship for anything. Our second Queen candidate, Taryn Ganstrom.
Our third King candidate is Zach Kramer, son of Joe and Janet Kramer. Zach's future plans consist of going to Kansas State University and studying to become a physician's assistant just like his mom. Throughout high school, Zach has been involved in FBLA, Stuco, SAD, class leadership, baseball, basketball, and football. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment is, Zach answered, winning the 2A state football championship my sophomore year. Zach says the single most significant learning experience he has had so far at Nemaha Central is hearing this quote from teacher and coach Mark Mayberry. Demand perfection, do not expect it, but accept nothing less. Zach's hero is his younger brother Carter, because although he has only one eye, he manages to stay as involved as he can, even if he can't physically compete in a sport. If Zach could choose anyone to have dinner with, it would be his grandparents, because I could sit and learn things only grandparents can teach you. Advice that Zach has for underclassmen is to live it up. Our third King candidate, Zach Kramer. third queen candidate is Mackenzie Henry, daughter of Chris and Aaron Henry. Mackenzie's future plans consist of exploring nursing at Washburn University and later becoming a nurse practitioner. Watching her mom Erin succeed at her job by working with people to become stronger has inspired Mackenzie to want to help people in any way that she can. Throughout high school, Mackenzie has been involved in numerous extracurricular activities, some of which include NHS, K-Club, SAD, FCCLA, Stuco, volleyball, basketball, and track. Mackenzie's goal for senior year is to go to state in at least one of the sports she competes in and make the honor roll both semesters. Mackenzie's favorite high school memory so far has been getting pumped up in the locker rooms before games. The single most significant learning experience she has had so far is getting out of my comfort zone and talking to more people. When asked about who her hero is, Mackenzie mentions her aunt, Anne Henry. She states, with all the adversity she has had in her life, she still strives to be as happy as ever and pushes to be the greatest role model she can be for anyone. As a senior, Mackenzie's advice to underclassmen is to make connections with anyone and everyone that you can. Our third queen candidate, Mackenzie Henry.
Our final king candidate is Caleb Wrights, son of Joe and Fran Wrights. Caleb's future plans consist of attending Kansas State University and majoring in business management. Throughout high school, Caleb has been involved in Stuco, FBLA, wrestling, and football. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment was, Caleb answered, holding the trophy with his teammates after winning a state football title his sophomore year. Caleb's goals for senior year include bringing home another football state title and qualifying for state in wrestling a second year in a row. Caleb's favorite memory so far has been throwing a quote-unquote rager in the bathroom on the last day of junior year. Caleb says the single most significant learning experience he has had so far is growing up the youngest sibling. His hero is his older brother, Jake, because no matter what challenges or setbacks he has faced, nothing has stopped him from pursuing his dream. If Caleb could choose anyone to have dinner with, it would be Andy Reid, so I can expand my football knowledge, and we know Andy Reid eats good. As a senior, Caleb's advice to the underclassmen is they're not lying when they say high school goes by in the blink of an eye, so make sure to make the most of it. Our final king candidate, Caleb Wrights. Our final queen candidate is Madison Lorcher, daughter of Brent and Linda Lorcher. Madison's future plans consist of becoming an elementary education teacher. She loves teaching children how to understand, learn important concepts, and would love to watch them grow in their own unique ways. Throughout high school, Madison has been involved in NHS, K-Club, SAD, FCCLA, volleyball, basketball, and track. When asked what her proudest Thunder moment was, Madison answered, making it to the semifinals of state with an undefeated record of 24-0 my sophomore year. The one word Madison used to describe high school was a roller coaster. She said, some days you're excited to go back, and others you feel like you're drowning in responsibilities and homework. Madison says the single most significant learning experience she has had so far has been every single day in Mrs. Sharon Meyer's class. She may be a math teacher, but Madison said there's a lot more you can learn from her than just math. Madison's hero is her older sister, Kirsten, because she has helped me tremendously throughout my life, especially high school, and she set the bar high for my brother and I and pushes us to reach it. As a senior, Madison's advice to the underclassmen is to be yourself. You're never going to have any fun trying to be someone who you aren't. Our final queen candidate, Madison Lorcher.
Helping crown this year's king and queen are crown bearers Jayla Sism, daughter of Ben and Kelsey Sism, and Judd Jones, son of Jeff and Melinda Jones. The new king and queen will be crowned by our 2020 homecoming royalty, Queen Cassidy Corby and King Evan Snitz.
been waiting for. The 2021 Homecoming King is Zach Kramer. And the 2021 Homecoming Queen is Mackenzie Henry. Congratulations to this year's King and Queen, and thanks again, Thunder Nation, for attending tonight's coronation. We couldn't make Homecoming Week as great as it is without your help. Thanks, and go Thunder.
Congratulations to Zach Kramer and Mackenzie Henry. Crowned the King and Queen for homecoming, respectively. Congratulations to them, and we'll go ahead and recognize our sponsors for SCTV. We'll be back in under 3, it looks like, for the kickoff. Halftime of this game between Nemaha Central and St. Mary's. The Bears leading by 6. A 4-yard run by Keller Hurla on their third possession of the game. And they got that possession starting at the Bear 49-yard line. And with the help of a pass interference penalty on the Thunder in the end zone, in the Bears end zone. gave the Bears a new set of downs. It was 4th and 10 from the 20, and that gave them a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10, or 1st and goal from the 10, and then they was able to punch it in 2 plays later. 2-point conversion was no good. That puts us at 6-0. In this game for the Bears, they have 68 yards rushing and 7 yards passing. They've had 45 yards in total penalties in this game. So between the passing and rushing yards, they had 75 yards total offense with 45 in penalties. So that's take all that into account. But the penalties can be both defensive and offensive, so you really can't really. But 75 total yards offense for the Bears and 6 points. For Nemaha Central, they had 77 yards rushing, 45 yards passing for 122 yards total offense in the first half, but they've had 65 yards in penalties in this game. And that is what hurts the most. There's been no turnovers yet in this contest, although we've been close a few times.
They did a good job of keeping hold of that ball, but those penalties, and with one series there, with the 30 yards and penalties on one series, with a short field to start with, that really did it hurt him there.
Nemaha Central had 2 sets of series that they could have scored on. That first series they got it inside, down inside the 10, and could not get it punched in and turned it over on downs. So that was the first costly thing for the Thunder to happen to them. They should have had a touchdown in there. Couldn't get it converted. Second possession, they had got a couple first downs, but ended up having to punt it away after a couple incompletions. Third possession, they went 3 and out with the punt, and actually they were going to go for it there on that. At 4th and 1, they were going to go for it.
4th and 1, and with an offsides penalty that put them back to a punt.
And then this last series there, just before half, they were threatening to score, just ran out of time and couldn't quite get her done.
They did a good job of managing the time on the ball towards the end of the half there. Just could not, just ran out of time.
So Thunder will kick off the ball to the Bears. Bears will have the first possession here in this half. And we are underway. Short kick is going to get fielded at the 25. That was caught by number 82 for the Bears. Luke Holman, senior. Returns at about 5 yards. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 36-yard line, looks like. See what kind of adjustments each team has made here to start the second half. Send the man in motion. Earler's going to keep it for himself. And they stop his forward progress and push him back, but not till after he picks up about 4 yards to the 40-yard line. Never mentioned the defensive line for the Thunder. The Caleb Wrights, Connor Dieters, and Holden Bass on the defensive line. Linebackers are Blake Stahlbomber, Cooper Hike, Wade Leonard, and Jake Hunley, along with Andrew Henry. Cornerbacks are Gavin Kane, Sam McWilliams, and the free safety is Braden Uphouse. Those were the defensive starters for the game. Apologize, I was wanting to get that to you earlier in the game. Hurla, pump fake. Now he's going to throw down the sideline. Got Jackson Hurla, pass incomplete. Wick Williams got a hand up there and knocked it away. Actually, that was intended for Greg King, number 11. I apologize.
That was textbook by McWilliams. Watching his receiver, as soon as he went up with his hands, he knew that ball was on its way and did a great job of disrupting that pass.
Stayed in step with his receiver, got his hand up in between the other two to knock it away.
Yep.
3rd down and a long 6. Hurla again looking to throw. Flushed out, throws it short, hit, and dropped. Short of the first down. Caught by Rezak. Puts the ball at about the 43-yard line, it looks like. Fourth down and 3. Pass play was good for 3 yards. The Bears will punt. Almost blocked, good punt. Caught at about the 19. Uphouse outruns one of the guys, but gets caught here to the near side, and the ball usually goes down to about the 28-yard line. So the Bears go 3 and out. Nemaha Central did their job. The defense did their job. Now the offense needs to get something going. Starting on their 28. Cut out the penalties. Cut out those mistakes. They'll be doing all right. Hand off to McWilliams. And then the defenders rally to where he was attacking the line, and McWilliams only gets a yard on the play. Second down and 9. Bears playing some pretty good defense. Rush defense, I think.
Yeah, Bears have a big defensive line, and the last series before the half, they were really disrupting that pass, not letting them have time to throw the ball.
Kane now pitches it. McWilliams got the sideline. He's got room to run. It's going to be a foot race up the field. Beats one defender. Oh, goes down. There's a good race. But the Bears get there in time to stop him from the 29. The Thunder 29 all the way to the Bear 32-yard line.
Great job. He's being patient with that pitch, letting the play develop. And he got to the outside and just a shoestring away from breaking that for 6.
Kane gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. Kane will cut it up into the middle. Still on his feet. Goes down at about the 30. Only a gain of a couple yards. Third down and 8.
Kane weaving his way through that defense. Still only able to gain a couple yards on that carry.
Ball now sitting at the Bear 29.
See if they go to the air here.
Hand off McWilliams. This is going to be 4-down territory.
Absolutely.
Move the ball to the Bear 27-yard line, it looks like. Another gain of 2. They need 4 yards. 4th down and 4. Down and 4. Kane has to cut it back up, looking to throw, and he's going to get sacked at the 29. Good pursuit from the Bears, good defense, and they force a turnover on downs. Loss of 2 on the play.
Didn't even really
Bears
have
take
time
over.
for that to develop. The Bears defensive line did a great job of just kind of collapsing down on that, and no chance for even him to get a shot at the end zone or even get the pitch off.
Ball set down at the Bear 30. Going to lose 3 on that play, actually, offensively. And in motion, King in motion. Hurla looking to throw. Throws to the sideline. Caught by number 82. Tackled by Henry. A nice gain on first down of 10, 15, 19 yards.
Bears did a good job finding that only open receiver. But with that Nemaha Central with that open field tackle, it's always a scary tackle to make because you're the only guy that can stop that play. But he did a good job getting his ankles wrapped up and stopping him.
1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 49. Hurley's going to call his own number. Slips one tackle, goes down at the Thunder 46. Gain of nearly 5. I'm going to say the 47. Gain of 4. Second down and 6 for St. Mary's. Hurla looking to throw. He's going to get sacked for a loss. Bass was there. Number 1, Jake Huntley. And I'm looking for that last number 21, Andrew Henry. All 3 of them gentlemen are right there on top of him.
The whole defensive line made that sack.
Ball goes down at the 45.
The Bears had an open receiver that had beaten all the defenders. He was just wide open about the 30-yard line. But no chance to get that ball off.
Loss of 8 on the play. Third down and 13. He's going to throw to the sideline looking for King and way overthrown. Incomplete.
There's a 4th and 14 for the Bears. So far, at the Bear 45-yard line.
So the Bears will be facing 4th and 14 with a punt here. Flag thrown. Punt is going to go out of bounds. It landed at the 19. We'll see what the flag is. Illegal shift against St. Mary's. They'll make them re-kick it. So a 5-yard penalty and a punt caught by Uphouse. Got the sideline again and then knocked out at the 40. Nemaha Central will have decent field position. They're going to say they'll mark him out at the 39.
Nemaha Central did a great job just kind of getting in front of their defenders and allowing him to make that first cut. Building up a head of steam.
Thunder ball at their own 39. Kane looking to throw. Gets the flat. Blake Stallbalmer.
Looks like he's just going to be short of the first down.
Nice first down play. Gain of about 8.
When you have a penalty on those punts like that, it's always nervous redoing it because you just don't know how that's going to turn out the second time, but it was definitely better for him that second time around.
They got a return out of it. Kane picks up the first down, sliding his way forward to the Bear 48.
The Bears' defensive end is coming out every time on that and not really letting the pitch to be an option on that run. There he comes out again.
Kane looking to cut it up, and he's tackled for a loss. So he lost about 3 yards on the play. 2 yards on the play. So second down and 12. Short 12. Kane dropped it, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. A big loss on the play of another 7 yards.
Looks like
Costly penalties.
It looks like Kane had a hold of that ball and just tried to take off without it.
So now going backwards. Third down and 18 from the 44. Kane looking to throw. Throws downfield, up house. Caught at the 30. Still got his feet into the middle of the field. Headed for the touchdown, Nemaha Central. What a catch by Uphouse. Braden Uphouse. And the Thunder tie it up.
It's a big testament to Nemaha Central's offensive line there. They gave Kane time for that play to develop and get receivers open, and when he has time to throw the ball, that's what happens.
56-yard pass play with 3:17 to go here in the third quarter. It looks like they're going to kick it. Thunder are going to try the extra point. Nope, they're going to go for 2. Trying to go up through the middle. No good. 2-point conversion, no good. We have a tie game at 6 with 3:17 to go here in the third. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back with a kickoff.
Just a few miles out of town, the pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
So Gavin Kane connects with Braden Uphouse for the touchdown. A 2-point conversion is no good. We're tied at 6. A quick strike by the Thunder. It's what they needed.
Thunder was kind of pinned back on that series. Like I said before, they had an opportunity. The offensive line did a great job keeping the defenders back, giving that time for it to develop and an opportunity to throw that ball, and he threw a great pass to a receiver on the run. And they just could not catch him.
after a couple negative rushing plays, they get the big pass play. And here's the kickoff. Caught at the 27. And brought down at the 38-yard line. The Bears will take over there, 1st and 10.
Number 1, Jake Hunley, and number 52, Mo Hilbert with a stop through the Thunder.
Big deep pass like that for Nemaha Central is going to help their running game. I think the next series too is going to keep some of those defenders honest and make them stay back, because the opportunity for that pass could happen again.
1st and 10 for St. Mary's at their own 38. A bit of a tighter formation. King in motion. Hurla's going to spin out and throw it. Tackled, but no, got it off in time to number 9. He was open on the far sideline. From the 38, they go to the Thunder 48-yard line.
Number 9 for the Bears lined up as a tight end. Stayed home to block and then broke loose and it didn't have anybody on him.
14 yards on the play and a 1st and 10. First down for the Bears. Hurla looking to throw again. That one was going downfield. Caught! And a flag thrown at the play, too. We'll see if there's a push in the back. Goes for a touchdown, but 2 flags thrown. Both officials saw it. Whatever it may have been, and this may come back. 48-yard touchdown pass.
They're indicating.
And it goes against the Bears. Comes back on the penalty on a pass interference call.
Yeah, it looks like the Bears pushed off just at the very last second that ball was thrown.
I believe that was King on the reception. Called for the penalty. That'll be 15 yards. That's a big penalty.
Big penalty for the Bears.
Brings a touchdown back. They'll spot the ball down at the Bear 37-yard line. High snap. Hurla pulls it down. Looking to throw. Now he's going to cut it back up into the middle. He's got open field. Tries to get away from Leonard, and Leonard wraps him up and brings him down. The official goes down right there. And it looks like everybody bounces up okay.
Looks like the official tried to get out of the way about 3 times and just took a step the wrong direction.
Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and 17. Hurla's going to roll it to the side. Now looking to get away. Slips a tackle, slips another. And brought down back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of, he's going to be a yard short of the original line. He picks up about 6. Again, slipping a few tackles. He's get the Thunder right there trying to make that tackle.
The defensive line, they're smashing down that pocket and just making him scramble, and they're just not being able to track him down when he gets out of it.
Hurla using his legs to get him out of a long, but it's now 3rd and 11. Hurla again looking to throw. Down the middle, he's got a receiver. Caught. Did he hang on? It is caught. Good for a first down. From the 49 to the Thunder 23-yard line.
That was just a really good catch by the Bears. Nemaha Central's defense, they were right on there. He was at the receiver about the same time he caught the ball, and just they were able to hold on to it and make that catch.
26 yards on the completion and a first down. Ball is now on the Thunder, 23. And a flag. Offsides against Nemaha Central is this indicated from the sideline judge.
Yep, that is the call.
He's offside on the defense. They make a first and 5. Football move to the Thunder 18-yard line.
Ball's now on the Thunder 18. First and 5 for the Bears. They're threatening to score or take the lead back. Clock is winding down. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Handoff to King. They're going to sweep it here to the near side. It's a foot race to the corner, and he's in for the touchdown. 19-yard run. And the Bears take the lead back.
Bears did a good job. Had blockers in place, allowing him to string that out and just barely make it on the inside of that pylon for the touchdown. I'm anticipating they're going to go for 2 here.
Two-point conversion coming up here. Hurlo is going to cut it back up in the middle, tries to bounce it to the outside. He's going to go in for 2, and they take a 14-6 lead on Nemaha Central. 8-point lead for the Bears, puts the pressure on Nemaha Central as we getting close to bringing this third quarter to a close. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with a kickoff.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger. I don't grill it.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
.6 seconds to play here in the third. The Bears answer the Thunder score with a touchdown of their own.
That a big 2-point conversion there for the Bears that that makes Nemaha Central really have to also do that when they score. They're going to have to go for that too, and to stay in this game, they're going to have to keep going.
Well, the Bears overcame a 15-yard pass interference call on that possession. They were at a 1st and 25, and they converted it.
Been a lot of short line drive kicks here from the Bears today.
Greg King to kick off for St. Mary's. Kicks it down the field. Caught by Cooper Hike. He's going to go up the middle, still on his feet, trying to break through, still on his feet. He's breaking away with man-to-man through the fingers of a defender. And guess what? Cooper Hike returns it for a touchdown. Kickoff return for a touchdown. The Thunder answer back just like that on a kickoff return.
I cannot believe that he was able to wiggle his way. He had 5 defenders on him. It felt like flag football when you're a kid. He had 5 guys dragging him, and he was able to step through and just and he was very aware that there was a guy on his heels. One big high step, broke him loose, and for a touchdown.
Cooper Hike with a kickoff return for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion. They need to get it here to tie it back up. Kane takes a snap, looking to roll out, throw. Sheds one defender, trying to throw, shed another, and it was down. Can't get it away in time. Good pursuit from the Bears. They got to figure out a better way to get it in from 3 yards out than that. The Bears still clinging to a 2-point lead now with 5.2 on the clock. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be right back.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, KSHSAA Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with KSHSAA.
Ask for free KSHSAA Checking at Community National Bank.
I was telling Mike at the break, part of the reason I enjoy football so much is just when you think a team is their heels are back and you just don't know what's going to happen, a couple plays later, all of a sudden the momentum is completely changed. And here we are, just one kick difference, and now Nemaha Central's right there on their heels again.
Short kick, fair catch called and caught at the 31. By number 63 for the Bears. That was a good call. I don't have his name in here. Don't see a 63 on the roster.
There is not.
That was the right way to do it. Call a fair catch and don't take the chance of getting smacked on the ball on the fair. It's it's free ball right there. So.
And like that on that kickoff return there, Hike looked like little giants just dragging guys.
First and 10 from the Bear 34. Thunder got to find a way to shut this offense down. Hurley's going to keep it for himself. Tries to cut back against the grain and picks up a couple yards. That's the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes of ball left to play here in this contest between Nemaha Central, a Class 2A District 4 contest. Thunder down by 2. We'll be back.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
One last quarter of the game to play here between St. Mary's and Nemaha Central. The Bears, I think I said it at the beginning of the broadcast, they may be 1-3, but they played some really tough competition coming into the night's contest.
We knew going into this game it was going to be a shootout, and they haven't disappointed.
Bears leading by 2.
Just been back and forth the whole game. It's really anybody's game at this point still.
Difference is the Bears have converted one of their 2-point conversions.
That 2-point conversion.
I think it'll come down to who has the ball last, maybe. Potentially.
Very possible.
King in motion. They give it to King, trying to get him to the outside. He's going to get the first down, diving forward. Looks like they're going to spot him out at the 46-yard line, gain of 12. They're finding out that he's got that, gain of 9 on the play.
Yeah, King has got some speed to him. He's listed at 155 pounds, but if he can break loose, he'd be hard to catch.
Keller goes back the other way, cuts back into the middle, trying to get in the open. Man to beat, but pulled down from behind, saving a touchdown run, potential touchdown.
Yeah, if he didn't make that tackle, he was in for 6 for sure.
I believe that was Braden Uphouse on the stop. So from the 44, they move it another 11 yards to the Thunder 33-yard line.
The Thunder got to come up with a way to slow down this offense.
Back-to-back first downs. Keller's going to keep it, cutting into the middle. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7.
Keller and King really do a good job of faking that handoff. He really sticks it in there. D puts it in his chest, and they do a really good job of faking it.
King in motion. They give it to King. Trying to get the corner, and they bring him down about the 26-yard line. The 3rd down for the Bears.
Yeah.
Ball at the 27. They need to pick up another 3 yards. 3rd down and a long 3. Erlin looking to throw. King on the out route. Caught. And it looks like he will have the 1st down. Tackled by McWilliams. I'll say that's a gain of
6 or 7 yards.
First down for the Bears.
The Bears are really driving hard on this series.
.23 and counting left to play in this game. Hurla in motion again. Fake the handoff. Or no, excuse me, Hurles trying to slip through a few tackles. They fake the handoff to King. They move the ball to the 18. Gain of 4.
There's a 2nd and 6 over the Bears. Football at the under 18-yard line.
2nd down and 6. King in motion again. They give it to King. And loose ball.
Looks like maybe the ball popped out.
Nemaha Central acts like they have it. They gave it to King, and Holden Bass was right there where the tackle was made.
Peeling guys away.
And the Bears got the ball back. They hung on to the ball. Ball is at the 20-yard line.
Looked like about 6 Nemaha Central defenders and one St. Mary's player in the pile. Just ended up.
3rd down and 8. Ball is on the 20. Loss of 2 on that play. Hurla looking to throw. King headed to the corner. There's going to be no flag. Oh, man, I thought there might have been because.
A lot of contact there in the end zone.
Incomplete. Woo. Brings up 4th down and 8 for St. Mary's. Thunder need a stop here.
Big fourth down for both teams.
7:39 on the clock here left to play in this game. 3 receivers to the high side, 1 to the near. Hurley to throw. Gets it off in time, into the middle. Caught. We do have a flag on the field. Caught at about the 5.
At the 5-yard line. Flag back at about the 15.
15-yard reception. Looks like it's going against the Bears. Ineligible man downfield. That was a costly penalty. So that would have gave him 1st and goal at the 5. Five-yard penalty. Now makes it 4th and 13.
Yeah, that 5-yard penalty turns into about a 25-yard penalty when you got to pull him back from the 5-yard line there.
King back into the game.
Another big 4th down for both teams. You can hear Nemaha Central's fans really getting into it.
King all by himself on the low side. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by St. Mary's. 7:06 to go here in this game. St. Mary's takes their first time out of the half. We'll take a break with them. You're watching SCTV.
Boom! Hey, where you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
The Bears have now accumulated 70 yards in penalties in this game. Nemaha Central has had 70 yards in penalties as well. Offensively, 222 yards for the Thunder, 206 for St. Mary's. So offensively, both teams have kind of picked things up a little bit here in the second half, but pretty even.
And the score kind of represents that at this point.
Again, we've been close to a few turnovers, but none yet. And that could be a game changer.
Absolutely.
So 4th down and 13 from the Thunder 25-yard line. They bring it back in beside Hurla. Throw down the middle. Knocked incomplete.
Nice job.
Nice job by Braden Uphouse to read the pass and knock it away. That brings up, it turns it over and downs. Nemaha Central takes over.
I think Uphouse had the opportunity to intercept that ball, but really the smart play was to swat it down, turn over on downs.
I would agree. They'll have
never know where that field position is going to be when you get that interception.
Ball on the Thunder 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Thunder. They held them. Now they got to turn it into points. And they have time. 7:01 on the clock. Got to move the ball. Leonard in motion. King takes a snap, handoff into the middle for McWilliams. He's going to get no yards on that play. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Kane takes a snap, pitches it back. McWilliams cutting back into the middle, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does, but goes down there. And again, a good pursuit by the Bears. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 for Nemaha Central.
McWilliams really does a good job of making something out of nothing a lot of times, but these first 2 runs here, he wasn't able to get many yards.
Bears have good defense here tonight. Good run defense. King rolls it out, looking to throw. Throwing downfield, left it short for Uphouse, and that'll bring up 4th down. Incomplete. 4th and 10 from the 25. They will have to punt this ball away with 5:44 to go. Not what they wanted, and now time will not be on their side. Low snap, Kane gets it away. Thunder bounces and goes back towards midfield and immediately down right near the 50. 25-yard punt. The Bears will have a 1st and 10 right at midfield. So Nemaha Central's got to find a way to come up with some stops. 5:37 to play here in the fourth quarter.
You really anticipate that the Bears are probably going to keep the ball on the ground and try to squeeze as much time out of this series as they can.
King in motion. Forced back out, trying to get to the edge, and he's tackled for a loss. Stays in bounds to keep the clock running, but he'll lose a yard.
King almost got tackled for a loss there, but that he got into the line of scrimmage and made King turn back, made it really difficult for him to get, had to really string it out there, give the rest of the defenders an opportunity to catch up and tackle him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11. King in motion. Hurley will keep it, trying to go in the middle. Met by the defensive line. Connor Dieters there for the tackle. Another loss of a yard on the play.
Again, that's going to be a tough one for the stats guy because all 3 of those guys made that tackle.
3rd down and 12 for St. Mary's. 4:26 and counting. Looking to throw. Got a receiver wide open. Number 22 with the reception. Tackled from behind by Mike Williams. A big 3rd down conversion from the Bear 48. .44 yards. And that hurts. The Bears have 1st and goal at the Thunder 8-yard line.
One open receiver, and he found him.
Thunder need to get the stop. They got to get a turnover. Got to get something. Hurla keeps it for himself. Ankle tackled by Leonard. Hurla falls forward for a couple yards to about the 6. Second and goal from the 6. Stelter in the backfield. Hurla keeps it. Hurla diving forward, short of the goal line by a yard. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. 2:40 and counting. Bears with a score here. They make it really hard on the Thunder. Under center, Hurla trying to fight his way forward. Did he get there? No, they stopped the play. There. They held him out. No gain on the play.
That is a tough play to run against this Nemaha Central defense. That defensive line is so solid.
It's 2 minutes and counting. 4th and goal from the 1.
I'm guessing they're going to go for it here.
Bears looking to put it away here if they can get it in.
Under 2 minutes left in the game.
2 receivers near side. King in motion. Hurla cuts it into the middle. He's going to go in for the touchdown. And the Bears take an 8-point lead on Nemaha Central, 20-12 with 1:34 to play. If they get the 2-point conversion, this game will be over.
They got to have a stop here for sure.
King in motion again. Hurla's going to try and bounce it out. And they are in. The 2-point conversion is good. And that's going to do it in for Nemaha Central.
We said it going into this game, and I think that I've not seen all the teams play here in the state of Kansas, but the Bears have got to be the best, one of the best 1-3 teams out there for sure.
(22-12). Thunder are down by 10 with 1:34 to play. Sub-state regionals, or sub-state has come out in volleyball. Nemaha Central will be playing in the Sabetha sub-state. That will include Pleasant Ridge, Hiawatha, Royal Valley, Marysville, Jeff West, Rossville, and Sabetha, along with Nemaha Central. And the Sabetha sub-state being played October 23rd. I believe the matches start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The Lady Thunder are 24-3 overall on the season so far. I'd like to recognize some more sponsors for SCTV. We got Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, Nemaha Valley Motors, New Hope Baptist Church. And there's a kickoff over the head of Uphouse. It's going to go into the end zone, be a touchback. We have SNS Automotive, SBS Insurance, Saints Peter and Paul Church, United Bank and Trust, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca. Thanks for our sponsors for supporting us, helping us bring to you the programming that we do, the games and other community activities. Thunder will have the ball first 10 of their own 20. Got to have a quick score, kickoff, recovery, and they've got to have a lot of things go their way to even have a hope here, but I think this game's pretty much over. Kane throwing to the sideline, and intercepted by number 82. Stays inbounds, heading in for the end zone. He's in. And a interception returned for a touchdown, and St. Mary's puts the exclamation point on their win over Nemaha Central here this evening. 1:22 to play. Kane looking for an out route, and it was covered well. Kane, a sophomore, he's a good player. He got some good moves. He can run the ball, but the good defense here helped contain him, and Bears did a tremendous job here this evening. They are a good team, and even a 1-3 record does not do them justification. Hurla runs it in for the 2-point conversion. Attacking on another 8. 30-12 is the score. 2 quick scores here in the last 2 minutes for the Bears, and the Thunder will have to have their homecoming with a loss to St. Mary's, and they'll probably drop in the rankings for sure. St. Mary's was not in the rankings, and with a 1-3 record, you wouldn't see them in the rankings. But they're going to certainly provide some good competition to the rest of the District 4 teams. The Thunder, with their first loss here in district play, will certainly have to buckle down and win the rest of their games if they take the top 2 out of district on to the playoffs.
And this, just the score on paper is not going to really show how close this game was. That last series, came through the interception. They were in an opportunity where they had to move the ball, and so he had to make a throw that maybe he wouldn't have normally made.
And the ball kicked off to the end zone. Dropped they let it go, looking at it roll into the end zone, and he had to pick it up and advance it up house. He's getting back to about the 5-yard line. Thunder to the line. They need to go ahead and just finish this game. They got to play hard. Kane looking to throw to the sideline. Incomplete. With 1:15 to go.
Kane pass intended for number 27, Wayne Leonard, falls incomplete.
It was a really, really good game, and it was a close contest up to this last minute and a half or so.
2nd down and 10. St. Mary's Church in St. Benedict is having a harvest meal. That'll be held on Sunday, October 10th from 10:30 to 1 p.m. Dine in or carry out. Free will offering. Everyone is welcome. They're serving pulled pork. There's a catch by Uphouse and immediately cut down. Advances the ball to the 11, a gain of about 5 on the play. 6 on the play.
Just under a minute left.
Third down and 4. They were serving pulled pork, cheese, potatoes, baked beans, and a cookie. So go down and visit St. Mary's Church on Sunday, October 10th for a harvest meal. Pass intended for Henry is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. A 32.1 to play. The Bears will go to 2 and 3. The Thunder will fall to 3 and 2. Up next for Nemaha Central, I believe they go on the road to Mar Hill in Atchison for a 7 o'clock matchup next Friday. Then they come back home to play Riverside, and then they go on the road for their final regular season game to Republic County. Kane trying to get away. He does. Now he's going to throw down the field to an open McWilliams. Has to come back, catches the ball, but now they're going to say he didn't have it. Incomplete with 18.9 seconds to go. So the Bears will take over on downs, and they will likely kneel it and just run out the clock. Thunder have all 3 timeouts, but there's no point. Tough game here for Nemaha Central. The Bears take a knee. The clock will go ahead and run out. The Bears will win 30-12 over Nemaha Central here on homecoming night for the Thunder. Bears a good game. Good D. They proved they can compete with the best. And they certainly pulled out a good victory for them tonight. Thunder will have to regroup, especially after with the loss of their main quarterback and team leader, Zach Kramer. They'll have to work hard to figure out a way to get more confident. I think they just Kane he's young. He's he's a sophomore. He's got some work to do. I think he's got great potential. Just
with Kane having the opportunity to put this, he's really going to be a good player in another year. So he needs time to develop, and we're hoping in the next few games he's able to put a few things together. But he looked good. You know, it's a team effort when you come into something like this.
Nemaha Central had 113 yards rushing by my count, 115 yards passing for 228 total yards of offense. 70 penalties. I think all 70 came in the first half. They don't think they had a flag on them in the second, did they?
No, I don't know. Not in the second half. And they weren't able to keep a hold of that ball. They've had a few turnovers the last few games, and today they kept a hold of the ball, and no turnovers for either side.
The Bears had 143 yards rushing, 113 at the pass for 256 total yards. They too had looked like 70 yards of penalties. I thought they had some here in the second half. I might have been, they had to have some here in the second half. I don't know if I missed putting them in or not, or what I did. Anyway, Bears coming out on top with a win, 30-12 over Nemaha Central. Up next was Mar Hill next Friday at 7 o'clock for the Thunder. The Lady Thunder will play against Sabetha here on senior night on this coming Tuesday, the 5th. Those matches starting at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm Mike Stahlbaum. We're calling the game for you. John Howard.
Yeah. Off to the homecoming dance.
Yeah, he's got to go DJ now. So thanks, John, and thanks, Caleb, for doing the production work. And a big thank you to Dave Haberkamp for taking over on the camera for us. We wish Bill Osterhaus the best and good recovery from taking over from his, or whatever he's got to do to get beyond his issues there, his illness. And good luck to him. Say some prayers for him. We'll see him back here soon, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.